Alright, I guess this is as good a place as any to start to give you sort of a cleanup of my serrated sort of pine tree points. If I can ever figure out how this thing can automatic focus. We've gone over a lot of different grade cleanups, from these courts to Guilford's in here to special points. But what I wanted to do today, and I still have to do these, down here in that bin, take a look at those. That's all what we call sugar quartz here in North Carolina. And there's some great pieces in there if you just take a look at that bin. That's all granulated sugar quartz. And I will show you that soon. But today I wanted to just go over to this bin here, and I've already emptied it out. But in here, as you can see, were some serrated sort of pine tree points, and I do not know all the multiplied names of all the points. But this little bin here is where the points right here have come from. And when the natural light is good, I want to just take a couple minutes sometimes to make a video to show people a cleanup, because these never were cleaned up. Some of these were never put on film at all, and they're just sweet. Some people out there really like these pine trees, really like the serrations, and I just wanted to give you an idea of what I had for a collection. Right there, that'd make a nice frame. I agree with a lot of you guys. One day, one day when it gets set up or there's a separate room for this stuff, maybe I'll do that. But that's a great look. Now I want to give you a close-up. And if there's anything to mention about it, I'll make that mention starting at the top left. That is a nice crystal point. Now the bottom is ground, and that was a really great find. That was one of those days where I really only found 1 point or 1 or 2 points. This was a great day right there, the one in the middle. I found that at the opening sands, which is right next to Mecca, one of my favorite places. Now this point was a smoker, and is a smoker. I found this at the Bear. I think it was the fall, or I can't remember what season exactly it was. Anyway, just a really interesting point, I thought. Unique. Just a smoker. That was from the Bear. This point was over there, I think I call it the Hawk. And these names actually are just to give me an idea of what area and keep track of what area I find the points in over there at Mecca. Now these 2 points in the center, I'll start with this one, which I found at the Archaic, which is a complete smoker. I wanted to show you this point. This point still has the, I think you guys, I've heard you say cortex on it, but and it's not broken. That was snapped off just the way it is right there, and just a nice point though. Look at that point. Now this point I liked a lot because it carried a lot of weight. It's a little bit beat up, but I mean, you can't do without that. That's sort of a traditional great looking arrowhead, and a material that's not real common around here. I mean, you're not going to do away with a point like that, Anyway, moving right along, check this crystal point out. B&B field. That's a great point. This field I found at my friend's over at Hidden Hill, which is interesting. This point right here is a point where on the base it's really ground and really smooth, and I don't even know what that means. If somebody wants to just drop a note and let me know what it actually means when you say that points are ground and what have you. This point here is actually got a bit of a flute in it, and as I finish up, just another nice piece in rhyolite, and another more simple piece, but I just love the look of these kinds of points. Oh, if I get it focused again. Alright, not as long, or doesn't need to be long as the others. and that'll give you just a good look at, I think they're pine trees. Now correct me if I'm wrong. There's probably a couple other names in there, but they just sort of go together, so I put them in that one bin. Thanks for watching.